It's Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank here on AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM. Acting as our third base coach today and getting the hand signals going is Wade McElhaney, principal at Indiana Senior High. Good morning.
Everybody's safe.
Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear.
Good morning, Todd.
Good morning. Thanks for coming in on a Friday. Normally you're Thursday, but we were otherwise engaged yesterday.
You're very busy.
Yeah.
I understand that, and we do appreciate the opportunity to come here and to share information and highlights about our programs.
And we want to congratulate Indiana Senior High again on raising a record amount of money for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, over $20,000.
Yes, our Student Government Association and Mr. Burdig and the students, faculty, staff at the high school look forward to that event each year.
All right. So what's going on this morning?
Well, we have quite a hodgepodge here this morning. And we're going to start with Mr. Gerald Smith. He's a secondary math teacher at the senior high school. And he is also the co-advisor of the math club. And he has a special guest here this morning. And I'll let him introduce her and her mother.
Very good. Good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having us. And I appreciate the opportunity to talk about the Indiana Math Club. It's an incredible group of kids. I had the opportunity to go with them to put Greensburg competition 2 weeks ago, 18 kids. Fantastic folks, and they won that competition. Indiana won that competition, and was led by actually the youngest member of the Indiana Math Club, who was Chloe Williams. She's here. She got third overall at that Pitt Greensburg competition. She was eighth overall at yesterday's IUP math competition, and a couple weeks ago she was also eighth overall at Clarion. And these are competitions from high schools from around the area, 250, 300 students. And what's really extraordinary about our top math club participant is that she's actually not in high school. So if I can introduce, this is Chloe Williams.
Please.
Chloe, can you tell us what grade are you in?
Sixth grade.
Sixth. Man.
And you're taking which math class right now?
AP Calculus.
AP Calculus. I don't like you. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Chloe, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
It's good to have you with us. And you brought your mom with you too, huh? Yeah. Okay. So where does the math come from, mom or dad?
Probably neither one. I don't really know who it comes from.
But you love math? Is this the thing about you? You just love the whole idea of math?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. So in these competitions, you're going against, obviously, students who are much older than you. Tell me about what the reaction is when you're able to step in there and do what you do.
Well, it's sort of like comes natural to me, what I do. But I always get really excited whenever I do like amazing in these competitions.
I would guess. So what's the favorite aspect of math for you? What do you like to do most?
I really like doing logarithms because I'm really good at them.
Mom, come on over to this microphone over here. And tell me how intimidated you are by your daughter.
She's pretty amazing. She just picked up math at a really early age. And has really excelled at it, and pretty much I cannot figure out anything she does.
But yeah, so parents helping the children, that ended pretty early in Chloe's career for you?
My husband still helps her quite a bit. He's had to pretty much go online and teach it to himself, though. So,
well,
and the people at Indiana have been just amazing.
Yeah, Chloe, when you think about where you're going with all of this, have you thought that far ahead to what you'd like to do in college and then after that?
Yes. I'd probably like to major in math and be a mathematician, maybe on math research.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Well, you've certainly got yourself a champion there.
Thank you.
I guess we're probably going to hear about Chloe down through the years now for quite a few years.
I hope so.
That's amazing. Chloe, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming in. Now, Mr. McElhaney, who do you have second for us today?
Second, we have...
who has to follow her is what I guess is.
Well, quite an act in themselves, but Mr. Brocious, secondary business teacher, but also co-advisor of FBLA, he has invited a few students here to talk about their accomplishments of recent.
Oh, very good. Very good. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. Yourself?
Excellent. Excellent. Just here today, talk about FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, and We had taken 45 students to compete in Hershey at the state competition. And out of that competition, we actually had 4 students qualify to go to nationals. We're actually taking 3. We had a team of Claire Kuzneski, Teresa Roth, and Aaron Fanning in marketing. Teresa's not able to attend because she's going to be in Spain, but Claire and Aaron, who couldn't be here today, they will be moving on. And then we had Benji Walters qualify in business law. So these students will be going to Anaheim, California to compete June 27th to July 3rd.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I got Claire and Benji to talk with this
You
morning.
do.
Huh? Wonderful. Claire, good morning. What were you marketing?
Well, we took a multiple choice test first, and then when we placed top 10, we had to do a presentation, and basically we were marketing consultants for a new shoe company.
Oh,
We
okay.
had to give them 3 ideas for how to market their new product.
You said you had to give them 3 ideas?
Yes.
Okay, what'd you come up with?
We came up with an online store, pop-up stores, and then selling their product to big wholesalers like Dick's Sporting Goods, Nike, places like that.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And obviously, Mr. Brocious, they have to put together quite the business plan in order to get this done.
They do.
Yeah,
Yes.
we only have 20 minutes to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pressure.
Yeah.
That's pressure. Did you feel the pressure on you, or did you pretty much have a good idea where you were going with it right from the start?
At first, the first few minutes, we were really like in shock, kind of, because we've never had to do anything like that before. But once we got it rolling, we were good.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to enjoy Anaheim. I loved it there. Benji, good morning.
Good morning.
So, business law.
Yep.
Yeah, is that the focus? Is that going to be the career path for you?
No, I don't think so.
Really? Really? Well, just having the adaptability to be able to do something with it. Now, what was your end of the competition like? What did you have to do?
I also took a multiple choice test, but I didn't have to do anything afterwards. It was just the test.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what about business law seems to click with you?
I don't know. It makes sense to me. I think I understand it pretty well.
Oh, terrific. Terrific. You've got quite a group to work with there, don't you?
Good group.
Yeah.
Very good group.
Well, terrific. It's good to meet you both. Enjoy Anaheim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's great. When I was there, I walked over to Garden Grove. It's right next door to the Crystal Cathedral. It's fantastic. Mr. McElhaney, good morning.
Good morning again. Next up, we have a representative of our Student Government Association here to talk about prom. Let him introduce himself, and thank you.
Very good. Good morning.
Good morning. I was here yesterday with the Teddy Bear Fun Drive, but now I'm here again with prom from our student government. We wanted to give some information out about the day of prom is the 12th of May. We wanted to let everyone know that the Grand March starts at 3:50, and all the public is welcome to come see the students in this special event. And then other information, the prom will start at 6 and go to 11:30, and then we'll have our after prom from 12 to 5, which is run by our prom parents, which is a great group of moms and some dads that help out. And our theme is the Bohemian Dream.
There you go. And after prom is where?
It is at the high school. Prom will be at Chestnut Ridge.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Very good. Wonderful. And the public can come out.
The public can come out to the Grand March, yes.
Tremendous.
At 3:50. Yeah.
Tremendous. Is it indoors or outdoors for Grand
It's
March?
indoors.
Indoors.
Yep.
Wonderful.
It's in our auditorium at the high school.
Thanks.
Yep.
We appreciate that. Mr. McElhaney, you're back to the plate.
All right. Last but certainly not least, we have 2 gentlemen who are coming from our leadership seminar class of Miss Devin Duffy at the senior high school. These students, among others, are involved in many of the leadership programs and clubs in our school, and they either serve in those leadership positions or in executive members of those respective boards of those programs. But they are here to talk about a very unique program that they were part of formulating, and to share that with our school community, because it not only involves our current school community, but also involves our alumni.
Very good. Good morning, gentlemen. If you could introduce yourselves.
Good morning, I'm Sean.
I'm Jacob.
Okay. I'm assuming you both have last names as well.
Yeah.
And what might they be?
I'm Sean Bray.
There you go.
Jacob Clark.
There you go. Why don't you each take a microphone, since you've and Jacob, you can pull that microphone up if you'd like.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about this program.
Well, it all started. Mr. Chuck Spatafora, a former attendee at IHS, came to us with this idea to have a wall of fame that recognized distinguished alumni outside of sports, so that way people who distinguish themselves in their career paths, whether it was science, math, anything to do with that. Chloe might be one of those people in the near future, actually. But as well as like if they help their community out in any certain way, we could recognize them for this. We could give them a distinguished award so that outside of athletics, people could get recognized for what they've done.
And Sean, you jumped right on board with that, huh?
Yeah, so as soon as they brought it in, we came up with a few criteria on how to be selected. We started picking a committee for the future because as we graduate, there's going to need to be more people to carry this forward for the first few years. And then we brought everything, the memo, the criteria, and the cost and the actual plaque that we'd be giving out to the school board, I think maybe 2 weeks ago or last week maybe, and presented our ideas to them. And I think they recently passed it last Tuesday. So it's going to happen this year. Yeah, it's a go.
Wonderful. Now, where's it going to be?
It's going to be somewhere in our school. We have, most likely in our upper commons, there's a few pillars in our building. It's going to be like a symbolistic thing where they kind of support the pillars of our IHS. There are going to be plaques in the upper commons where the hallways are most trafficked, so students can see what these great alumni have achieved and maybe be motivated to do what they have done.
And are you going to name one or several in the course of a given year?
To start, we're going to name several to begin, so we can have a good base, and then therefore after we'll maybe elect one or two every year, and hopefully we will award them with the ceremony at maybe halftime of a football game or an assembly or some sort of situation where they can come and present and talk about what they've done with their career.
It's a good idea. Gentlemen, congratulations on helping to get this organized. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. It's AM 1160 WCCS 101.1 FM. A pretty good group you brought with you today.
Oh, they're an excellent group, and it's really what makes our school community as special as it is. If I could just say one more thing. Those nomination forms for the Wall of Fame are made available at our website, www.iasd.cc. And when you go to that page, you select the senior high school, and you select the resources tab, and you will see the Wall of Fame hyperlink, which will bring up the nomination form. And once that form is completed, please return it to the main office of the high school. Or if you want to stop by the high school and get a form, we can run that off for anybody who doesn't have access to the internet.
He is Principal Wade McElhaney with a group from Indiana Senior High. Thank you all for coming. Those of you who have to go back to class, go take a test or something. Although I think Chloe probably already passed. There you go. It's Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. It's AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM. Fox News up next, then Josh Widdison from our 1160 newsroom.